Do y'all remember when the R. Kelly tape dropped?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember what people were doing with that tape?
What do you mean?
Do y'all remember how you even saw the tape, heard about the tape?
Oh, yeah.
I would go to the barbershop and they were selling the tape at the barbershop.
Oh, I believe it.
People were passing around the tape like it was a magazine. That was normalized.
I think I saw it like somebody had it. I don't know where they got it from. And
Do we take a second to think about what we were selling and passing around?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That at that point was normalized for us. That was okay. Some people's parents had that tape in their house.
Oh my God.
Just because it was R. Kelly on it.
My dad, I watched it in my dad's house.
See what I'm saying?
I was like 12 years old.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is where we're at. And now we're at the point where when you see a Drea and I always like to mention Leonardo DiCaprio and his creep ass, like these men hunt down younger women because at that point, that is what they like to obtain for whatever reason, because either it's easier to obtain, it's easier to manipulate, it makes them feel younger, and it's nasty. There's nothing more beautiful than getting older. I keep saying I love the fact that I can say I'm 42. I don't feel no shame about it. I remember being in an industry where they told me
to lie about your
lie
age.
about your age.
Yo, for real.
I don't want to do that. I want to be able to be, I'm 42.
I feel like they still do that low key because like I'm in the model world, so that's like big in the model world, like to like keep your
but it doesn't
your age down. But no, I don't agree.
But to normalize, to remove from that and normalize the sexual gratification between a older person and a younger person and just say, well, that's just what it is. No, that's not just what it is.
That's a good point.
You nasty. You a creep. And in your brain, something about that tells you need to go for that. If that's now, if let's just say, you in the workspace and you meet each other and fall in love that's something different.
Versus you actively pursuing that. Yeah.
That's nasty. It's nasty. Girls be at the high school basketball games waiting to see who they about to scout.
But you're at work and you fell in love. You fell in love with a young girl at work.
Well, I think what he's saying is it's just like your vicinity. When you work with somebody, you see them every single day.
Like in the restaurant industry, that's super common.
Yeah, I love his music. I'm gonna always love his music.
Thank you.
Right? I just left Chicago. We went to the Rock and Roll.
That's why I said I know exactly.
We went there.
About.
They still play him. They still love him.
Yeah, it's the shy though.
But you know what's so crazy? Even them at a certain point started to normalize something that they know they shouldn't have been normalized.
Yeah. But I think that was common in Chicago during that time because people knew Kales. They knew how he got down. They knew he was at the high school, this, that, and the other.
I mean, let's be honest. That's a whole different story. We're going to go down a rabbit hole with that one because the industry normalizes that. Like, let's be for real.
That's like the Diddy
exactly.
thing.
That's what I was going to say.
Now.
Like, come on, guys.
Anybody
What's
see
circling
that?
on Netflix right now? Like,
yeah, the whole thing.
I was about to watch it as I was getting ready, but I'm like, I'm going to be too late if I put this on.
Like, that's an industry thing. Like,
no,
but I don't think that's what he's saying.
It's not an industry thing. That is a human nature thing. Because
but it's a higher percentage.
No, it's not. I was a 15-year-old boy with no recollection of the industry having to compete with 23, 24-year-old men on my block for younger women. That has been the case for quite some time, and it's been something that has been perpetuated more visually in the industry because we have a better view of it.
Okay, so I agree with that, but when that was happening, the girls that were dealing with those men, what type of girls were they? The popular girls, right?
No, that was
regular girls.
There was no popular girl at that point. There was no social media. You was just a girl, just a fast ass. You was a hussy.
You was still
a hussy.
You was still like the girl that was like everybody knew in high school.
No, you was a regular girl on the block that was easily manipulated to think that was what you needed in comparison to your high school counterpoint. You was a fast ass.
Where you was up at?
Queens.
No.
Oh wait.
No.
Was this? Hold on. Was this the Bronx or was this Harlem?
Please.
His mama.
No, let him answer. Let him answer.
Oh, this is Harlem.
Harlem.
Okay.
Oh, shit, New York. Okay.
It's New York.
Harlem.
It's everywhere. Why we
I wanted to know if it was the
It
Bronx.
wasn't like that where
Yo.
I
I
was.
just wanted to know. Because
Let
he
me-
said he grew up in the Bronx.
How many of y'all, and do not lie, after you seen your senior class graduate seen some of the people who graduated come back to the school parties, the school basketball games, and still go ahead and prey on the girls that were still in the school.
Yeah.
That was always common practice. That was happening. And you know why they did it? Because you were way more impressed with the older guy and you were way more easily manipulated. That's all it's based on. Manipulation. It has nothing else to do with anything else.
That is kind of like common nature, right? To be interested in the older guys in the school, though. They were in the school. Yeah, they were the seniors when we were freshmen.
And then when they left,
we didn't care about the freshman boys.
Right.
We liked the seniors.
That's why he was saying human nature. So after you're out of school,
so yeah,
that's
this
still
is
continuing
me,
in your 20s and your 25s and 30s.
But also it's like not that crazy, right? We go to the same school. You 3 years older than me. That's not a crazy age gap. So for you to be coming back to the school when now I'm a sophomore, you've graduated, it's still not crazy.
The age gap is not the conversation in that situation. The manipulation is the conversation I'm leaning into.
He's saying like, what's
the purpose of coming back? Because if I'm a college freshman, my mind should be on, I'm trying to get with these college freshman women.
What about love?
What?
But why?
You love me, no?
Somebody get this do-rag.
I get the do-rag.
But wait,
No.
I don't understand.
But why is he trying to fall in love with somebody who's...
What if we're already in love?
You was in love in high school?
No, I wasn't. But I'm just saying.
You thought you was in love, though.
No, I've literally.
No, are you saying like if you were with somebody in high school
exactly,
and they
like if we were freshmen, senior, and we loved each other, you graduated, yes, you went to college, yes, but you would be coming back to the school to see me.
Like if you were ready together.
You should be at college.
But I'm not, I'm a sophomore.
No, they should be in college.
Yeah, but his classes finishes at 1:30.
He needs to have a part-time job.
Yeah, McDonald's or something. Like,
yeah, he needs to get him
right, you got
no, this never happened to me, but I'm just saying.
You all right?
I'm okay. I'm just saying.
Right?
She got real defensive. Like she got experience on this.
No, but I'm just saying the age gap to me is nothing. But if we're not talking about the age gap and we're just talking about what you should be doing,
this exactly
versus what you're doing.
Yeah, we're talking about intention.
Yeah, you're just talking about like an age gap.
Nasty is nasty.
Nasty is nasty, and we can't excuse nasty for other than what it is. Like
that's it.
All right,
And you know what's so crazy? This is the thing about girls at that point, and I'm not saying you.
I was about to say
younger girls back then. Younger girls back then used to think, I'm so much more grown because I did with the older nigga. Yeah. Y'all used to big yourselves up thinking that what y'all was doing was so much grown.
Wow, you're so much more stupid.
Yeah, like girl, you ain't doing nothing more grown than the next girl. You just being manipulated easier because.
Okay, just to clarify, that never happened to me. This is never my situation. Just to clarify.